Warsaw traffic, Bonanza 86 Bravos, 15 miles to the south, got a A-10 traffic in sight. Warsaw Airport, Bonanza 486 Bravo is back taxiing 18 Warsaw. Clear right, clear left. Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I'm flying down to Aurora, Missouri today to pick up a friend of mine. It is going to be a sporty day. We have, the reports said earlier that it was 17 knots gusting 27 here on the ground. AWAS just said that they were gusting 30. But they're out of 2-0 and our runway runs 1836 and the airport that I'm landing at is a 17, so it'll be pretty much right down the runway. I'm pretty confident in that. We are in a different plane today, so more about that here in a little bit. I'm already set up. My oil pressure is good. My cylinder heads are looking good. Everything is set right. Got on my left tank for takeoff. And we will depart 18. Warsaw traffic. Bonanza November 486 Bravo is departing 18, leaving pattern to the south. Warsaw. Mixture is full. All right. Clear right and clear left. Heels on the floor. Straight down the runway. And 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, right rudder. There's airspeed lies, there's 60, there's 70, and up we are. Little crosswind correction. All right, gear up. There's 100 miles an hour, climb. And it is sporty. A little more nose down. Climbing at, there's 1,100 feet a minute at 100 miles an hour. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, this is a 1947 Beechcraft Bonanza A-35. It is one of the oldest, if not the oldest, Bonanza out flying right now. It has a 225 horse Continental in it. Got an electric prop. I like the hydraulic prop just a little bit better, but the owner of this plane claims that the electric prop has a bigger prop on it and it gets you a little more speed. I don't think it's really going to matter much today because we got a 38 knot headwind all the way to south of Springfield. Try to get up here to altitude. I'm going to be flying 4,500 feet. All right, that's a little bit better. Get up at least some smoother air. Still climbing 1,000 feet a minute. 110 miles an hour. Cylinder head temperature is looking good. Manifold pressure is looking good. RPMs are looking good. All right. I'm sorry if the audio in this plane's not very good. The audio panel is a little on the old side, so we'll do the best we can and make a go of it. Out there's 4,000 feet, 500 feet to go. These VTOL Bonanzas, you got to constantly hold pressure on both the rudders because I guess these are rudder vaders because they have a tendency to oscillate if you don't keep even pressure on both pedals. And that's one of the big problems with the Bonanzas when they came out was the oscillation ended up doing damage to the empennage of this plane and killed a lot of people, but now that we know what caused it and how to fix it, this plane has been reinforced. And just keep eating pressure on it and you'll do just fine. Right. Went through my altitude just a little bit. Let me sneak back down and 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Manifold pressure's looking good. Get that nose down, man. This thing is... Bonanzas are fast and slick, and it's hard for me to keep my altitude constant in this plane right now because the sight picture from my Cherokee to this Bonanza is way different. Level flight in this thing, it looks like you're nosing down, which you're not. You're level, but it'll climb even when you think you're nose down. Right now I'm indicating 153 knots airspeed, and it got a ground speed of 150 miles an hour airspeed, and it got 106 mile an hour ground speed. I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit of a flight down there. All right. I do like this plane. It's a fun plane to fly, fun plane to land. Once you learn how to slow this thing down to where you can lower the gear, it's easy. It's an easy plane to fly. I think Bonanzas get a lot of bad rap. But this thing really is kind of an easy plane to fly. It's smooth, big, heavy. It takes the bumps pretty good. This is the plane that I got my high performance and Warthog traffic, Bonanza 86 Bravos, 15 miles to the south, got an A-10 traffic in sight. A-10's flying around. Let's see if he comes around and shows off for me. I doubt he does, but I think maybe one of these days one of those military guys will let me fly an A-10. I doubt it, but that would be awesome to fly one of those things. I've watched them things ever since I was a kid. They use Terminal Lake around here for a lot of practice. And back when I was a kid, I used to live on a set of bluffs over here, and I'd go up on them bluffs and they'd be flying around until they see me, and then they'd come over in front of me and do rolls and fly upside down and do all kinds of things. It's pretty cool. But we're going to head to Aurora, Missouri. I got to pick up a friend of mine. He is going to fly over to around St. Louis to do some chiropractic work on some horses. It's always pretty cool to see that happen. Showing 160 miles an hour airspeed and 122 ground speed. But we are in a slight descent at the same time because I'm trying to get back down to my altitude. Even when I was trying to catch myself going past my altitude, I was going past my altitude. Alright, I had a 6 count first time, 4 count the second time, so that puts me up at 10, 11, 12. Let's see if that might help. Alright, we're coming into Oliver's airspace. Their frequency is 123.0. 123.0. Alright guys, I'm going to get off here for a little bit, concentrate on flying for a little bit, get used to this girl because I got to land at 30-mile-an-hour winds. So we will see you when we get close to Aurora. Alright guys, we are 13 minutes out, 23 nautical miles. That camera got hot on me, so I'll try to see if I can get there before it shuts down again. I am at 4,500 feet, and I am descending, coming into Aurora. Aurora traffic. Bonanza 86 Bravos, 3 mile final 18, Aurora.
Well, every time I see the sun, a rooster crows for days. And every time I see that gal, she always looks away. Hell, she always looks away. Hold on, baby, just hold on. I'll be coming home, back where I belong. Hold on, baby. baby, just hold on.
All right. Little off line, but we're having a crosswind. I will take it. Woo! That's right at my personals where I would consider not going. The only thing that tipped the scale for me was the wind was not far off of straight down the runway, so. All right, first time here in Aurora, so thank you guys for joining me on this flight, and I will catch you on the next one.
Burn all bridges, all I know. I got lost along the way, fell between the foam, pulling stitches. Time to let go, so come what may. Don't look before you leave. What you give, you